Welcome to my channel, International LabZone. Today we are discussing one of the most important laboratory tests, the CBC, which stands for complete blood count. Doctors recommend CBC to check the overall health of the patient. This single test gives us a complete picture of the blood and helps us understand whether the blood cells are normal, increased, or decreased. In CBC, the first thing we check is the red blood cells, also called RBCs. These cells carry oxygen from the lungs to the rest of the body. If RBCs are low, it may indicate anemia, weakness, dizziness, or nutritional deficiency. If RBCs are high, it could be due to dehydration or some bone marrow conditions. Next, we look at hemoglobin, the protein inside RBCs that gives blood its red color. Hemoglobin shows how much oxygen the blood can carry. Low hemoglobin means the patient's blood cannot carry enough oxygen, which leads to tiredness and shortness of breath. After that, we check the hematocrit, which tells us how much portion of the blood is made up of red cells. It helps us understand if the blood is too concentrated or too diluted. Now let's talk about white blood cells, WBCs. These are the soldiers of our body. They protect us from infections. If WBCs are high, it usually indicates infection, inflammation, or sometimes stress. If WBCs are very low, it may be due to viral infections or bone marrow issues. We also study the different types of white blood cells, such as neutrophils, lymphocytes, monocytes, eosinophils, and basophils. Their percentage helps us understand whether the infection is bacterial, viral, allergic, or chronic. Next, we check platelets. Platelets help the blood to clot. If platelets are low, even a small cut can cause prolonged bleeding. If platelets are too high, it may cause clotting inside the body, which can be dangerous. So platelets must remain within the normal range. At the end, CBC gives us the overall condition of the blood, whether the body is fighting infection, whether there is anemia, dehydration, or any other disorder. This is why CBC is the first test doctors recommend in almost every case. Thank you for watching International LabZone. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments.